Hi everyone. It is Sunday, September 17th, aka the day before my big surgery. Or actually the night before. So I decided to do another vlog for you. Um, I wanted to first of all say thank you so much for all of the support and the love and the well wishes and prayers since I posted the first video um, yesterday. I've gotten phone calls and text messages, and it's just been all super supportive, and I appreciate that more than you guys know. So the second reason I wanted to do this tonight is because it's the night before surgery, and I was thinking about it, and I'm like, if I were somebody considering surgery and I actually did do this, I would, look up videos and see how people felt and do things like that. So this is how you feel before surgery. So just backtrack a little bit. It's been a pretty good week. The liquid diet was rough still. It was just so much sweet. The protein shakes were sweet. The sugar-free Jell-O was sweet. The sugar-free ice pops were sweet. I would load up my cucumber with salt, and that was my savory option for the day. So that at least gave a little bit of variety to make it more tolerable. But I actually, by Wednesday, I was hangry, that just like, I was angry. You can ask my husband, but he says I wasn't bad, but I think that's just because he knows it probably would have made it worse. But the awesome thing was on Thursday, I went to my surgeon for the last visit, and he, based on my weight at this point, he said, you know what, just eat a healthy breakfast, eat a healthy lunch, and have your liquid dinner. So he walked out of the room shortly after saying that, and I legit did a happy dance, like something straight out of a movie. I realized afterwards that thank God there are no cameras in that office or doctor room. What do you call them? I can't think. Patient room? Anyway, because that definitely would have been something to laugh at. But it definitely helped to be able to know that I could have some food. And the food I've been having, all brand with my unsweetened almond milk. That's really exciting, I know. We have chicken, so we have an abundance of eggs. So for lunch, scrambling up a few eggs with my vegetables is better than just a protein shake. So it's only for a few days because tomorrow's a surgery, so it wasn't so bad. So I just figured I would explain the whole thing with my BMI, because I know that probably people have some questions about that. So basically the way the insurance works is, at least for most insurances in the United States, is you have to have a BMI of 35 or of 30 and with medical conditions. So because of the medical conditions, I have to stay at that threshold. Now, interestingly enough, my doctor, who by the way is awesome, and I realize I haven't plugged my my program that I'm going through yet. His name is Dr. Claros, and he is out of St. Luke's Weight Management Center in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, that area. It's like Allentown based. Him and the whole program, they're fantastic. I've known several people that have used them, and everybody has had great experiences, including myself. So if you're considering this option and looking for a really good program, let me know. I'll send you some digits. But basically, he said he had just gotten back from Europe he was speaking at a conference, world renowned, And he said that Europe actually lowered their BMI standard for insurance companies. Now, instead of 35 or 30 with medical conditions, it's all 30. And he said, I think China it was, lowered it to 28 if you have diabetes. So instead of diabetes and having to get to 30, you can have it at 28. And, we were just briefly talking about it, but basically, we all know the U.S. insurance system is a little rough right now, and but it's a little behind. And the reason being, if you were to take obesity out of the equation, so many other medical conditions are fixed. The amount of money you spend on prescription medication and doctor's visits and all that stuff, yeah, you still have to do doctor's visits and you still have to take some meds, but it's drastically reduced, like drastically, for many people. So other countries are picking up on this. And it's funny, the more you talk about it, the more you realize that now, the way it is, so many people have had similar or, comparable procedures and have been really happy with them. So, yeah, that was just another interesting thing that I wanted people to know about. So here we are. It's the night before surgery. Getting a little nervous, just for like the logistics of it. I had to do my sub plans on Friday for a week. That's a lot. I recorded videos of instructions for my kids, and I'm just like, oh my God, I hope the links work, and I hope the sub can figure out how to use the computer, and thank God I have awesome coworkers that are helping me out. So, it should be okay. But that's been one of the most stressful things, being away from work, and I'll miss my classes. That's unusual. I actually told them about it. I decided, since one of my classes is an anatomy class, they're going to do a project or a assignment on it. So it's going to be like, tell me about the surgery I'm getting and what quadrants and regions and landmarks and blah, blah, blah. My other kids, my sophomores, they're so cute. I told them what I was doing, and a few of them, they were like, oh, Miss D, you're not that overweight. And I was like, okay. And then this one girl goes, oh, but you're perfect just the way you are. And I refrained, but I wanted to be like, your grade's not perfect, but, keep going in that direction. We'll see what we can do. No, I'm kidding. But they've been really sweet. So even my kids are understanding, and a lot of them are like, oh, my dad had that done. My mom had that done. They're like, you won't be able to eat anything. I'm like, yeah, well, in a few months, I'll be able to eat a quarter cup of food a few times a day. So that's something. And the goal is, by like a year, 9 months to a year out, you can eat like a cup and a quarter at a sitting or something like that, in addition to your 2 protein shakes a day. So I will get to eat something, but I know that that's, going to be definitely the adjustment. I'll tell you what, this is definitely not an easy way out. If somebody thinks that that's what it is, they're misinformed. The liquid diet is an easier way out than this, for sure. If you're looking for a quick way to lose weight, just drink protein shakes and nothing else for 2 weeks, and then keep doing it. See if I don't know if it would go away eventually, the effect of it, but I'm not sure what would happen if you started eating again, but hey, maybe you have a dress to fit into or something. So we got to get everything packed up. I had to use this special like antiseptic soap they give you, and I got to do it again in the morning in the shower. And I go in tomorrow at 10:30. They say to allow 4 hours between when you get there and when you should be in recovery. So I'm assuming the surgery will probably happen around noon. Seth will be taking me in, my husband, and my mom will be there. My sister is going to be taking care of Jordan, shuffling him all over the place. Really just, helping out big time. So that's a big stress off my shoulders. And so, yeah, we got to pack our bags, got to pack up the dogs, all that fun stuff. I'm a little just nervous about the procedure. I know that nausea and vomiting are in my future for like 2 days, they say, maybe like 36 hours. I don't do well with pain meds. They make me super nauseous. So the anesthesiologist already knows this. They're going to give me a patch for behind my ear, and they're going to give me some anti-nausea meds in my IV. But I know it's probably going to happen. Just mentally prepared for that. And the pain, you know, with the incisions and with, they say, you know, the gas pain with from being filled up with air, like any abdominal surgery. So I've got to walk a lot and all that stuff. So I'll be needing some walking buddies. So yeah, Jordan's nervous. I went up to talk to him a little while ago, and he's feeling it. So send lots of love his way. I feel a little bad. You know, you don't think of how your kids are going to feel about something like that. You think about what the effects are going to be for them long term, but not necessarily how they would feel right now, you know. But worth it in the end. So anyway, Seth will keep everybody updated. He's been tasked with that. So you know, I'll be getting back to everybody as soon as I can, and I'll have my phone with me eventually. We stay over one night, so hopefully I'm in a private room so Seth can stay with me. Fingers crossed. So, but you will be hearing from me soon, and thank you so much again for all the support. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys soon.